My name is Jason Burrows. I'm the Managing Director of Creation Agency. We're a sales and marketing agency who work with customers on their routes to market, either through their channels or direct to their customers. We've recently moved from Microsoft Exchange to a Google Apps-based service for the business, using both Google Docs and the applications. So effectively moving the file and document sharing infrastructure from behind our firewall in the office onto the web, enabling all of our staff to connect onto the web from wherever they are and access the right level of information, right level of documents. Having people sat in the office is not making people particularly productive. What we need is a technology infrastructure that can enable people to connect. I mean, we do have certain functions of people that need to work in the office, but we'd rather encourage our staff to be out, being quite dynamic and being visible to customers. And all of that requires a connectivity technology so they can take their office with them. Our staff need constant access, particularly to key information. You know, it really falls in two different ways. It's how we push information to them and how we pull information back. So if somebody's out planning for meetings, they need to be able to access our CRM database to be able to tell what happened in the last meeting, what outstanding actions, so we can feed information to them or make them successful in that day. What we then need to be doing is gather information from how that meeting's going, whether that's developing a sales funnel, or whether it's capturing key actions that need to be fed on throughout the rest of the business. No longer can people log in the morning and download their day, go out for the day and then log back in the evening, because that time in the day is now being used to be more productive, and we need to make sure that we can deliver those efficiencies within our business and back to our customers. I mean, we started as a training agency delivering classroom training. Now training has to be delivered much more effectively over the web, and next generation access can enable us to actually properly replicate a face-to-face training environment using web technology. And this also applies to marketing services delivery, as well as a different range of communications. So not just the way we physically interact with our customers, being able to use things like telepresence, where we don't have to physically travel so much to go and see customers, which can make us more effective, but also how we can physically deliver documents and communications to them, whether that's brainstorming or signing off a final project. I think the two things that NGA is going to bring to our business on top of increased speed and increased connectivity is the availability to be able to tie in other services from the cloud to be able to create a single proposition for a customer. What we also can then do is start to look at more physical environments and turn them into virtual. I think NGA is now coming through in a new generation where people expect a lot more from the web. I mean, not only, you know, we used to being served product and information, and that's really going to radically change, where people expect to replicate the retail environment in the web and not just be able to pick up a product and interact with the product as if they could see it live, but then also new services like mobile commerce, so being able to then physically purchase that product as well using any kind of device. Because for me, NGA and cloud's all about making the device really, you know, irrelevant in the whole system. So we can access the network on our phone, we can access it on a netbook, or we can carry a laptop. But it's certainly going to change the way all this acts. And I think this will really change people's expectations, because they will want to be able to interact with something online as they can in the physical world.